Prince Harry's UK security under fresh review amid family rift. A new government assessment could decide whether the Duke of Sussex can bring his wife and children safely back to Britain, as tensions with the royal family and legal battles over protection linger. Prince Harry's ongoing struggle to secure police protection for his visits to the United Kingdom has taken a new turn, as the British Home Office has launched a comprehensive review of his security arrangements. This move, reported by multiple outlets including BBC, The Sun, The Guardian, and Fox News Digital, comes after years of legal battles and public debate over the Duke of Sussex's right to taxpayer-funded security since his departure from frontline royal duties in 2020. On December 8, 2025, sources confirmed to BBC and News Nation that the Home Office, the government body responsible for overseeing security of the royal family and other public figures, has initiated a full-scale review of Prince Harry's threat level and the protective measures afforded to him. This marks the first such assessment since 2020, when Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, relocated to California with their two children, Archie and Lilibet, after stepping back as senior royals. In May 2025, Prince Harry lost a high-profile legal case in which he sought to have his full police protection reinstated for visits to the UK. The timing of this review is significant. The court ruled that the decision by the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures Committee, REVEC, to downgrade his security and assess his needs on a case-by-case basis was lawful. The judge noted that Harry's sense of grievance did not constitute grounds for a successful appeal, leaving the Duke without the automatic, high-level protection granted to working royals. Following the ruling, Prince Harry expressed his devastation and made it clear that the safety of his family was paramount. "I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point," he told BBC News from California. He argued that without guaranteed security, it was simply not safe for his family to visit his homeland. In the months that followed, Harry privately wrote to the newly appointed Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, requesting a comprehensive security risk assessment. According to The Guardian and Fox News Digital, this lobbying effort, which included formal correspondence and legal appeals, prompted the Home Office to ask REVEC's Risk Management Board to reassess his threat level for the first time in 5 years. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich told Fox News Digital that this review could be a game-changer for Harry and his family. "What Harry wants is to have taxpayers pay, via the police, for his security whenever he wants it whilst in England," she explained. While there isn't anything definite yet, the trajectory of his case is in his favor. His security is now closer to reality. The door, now literally and figuratively, might well be open for him to return to the UK. With Meghan Markle and their children, the stakes are personal as well as political. King Charles, Harry's father, has only met Archie and Lilibet once before, during the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in 2022. As reported by BBC. The possibility of improved security arrangements could pave the way for more family reunions, especially after a period of strained relations. In September 2025, Harry and Charles reunited at Clarence House after an 18-month estrangement, following the King's cancer diagnosis. This was their first face-to-face meeting in over a year, a moment described by News Nation as both poignant and overdue. The review process itself is already underway, with a decision expected in January 2026. The Sun and The Independent reported that REVEC has instructed its Risk Management Board to conduct a thorough reassessment, taking into account not just Harry's status as a non-working royal, but also the specific threats he faces as a high-profile figure. During Harry's last visit to the UK in September 2025, The Telegraph revealed that a known stalker came within feet of him on 2 separate occasions, underscoring the real and present dangers that prompted his security concerns. The government, for its part, has remained tight-lipped about the specifics of the review. A spokesperson told People magazine, "The UK government's protective security system is rigorous and proportionate. It is our long-standing policy not to provide detailed information on those arrangements, as doing so could compromise their integrity and affect individuals' security." Harry's legal team has long argued that he was singled out for inferior treatment compared to other royals, a claim rejected by the courts. His attorney, Shahid Fatima, stated during the appeal, "There is a person sitting behind me who is being told he is getting a special bespoke process when he knows and has experienced a process that is manifestly inferior in every respect." The legal saga has not only strained Harry's relationship with the British establishment but has also affected his personal ties to his family, with sources telling People that King Charles was, at one point, not responding to Harry's calls or letters. Despite these challenges, Harry has continued to express his deep connection to Britain. In an essay published ahead of Remembrance Day in November 2025, he reflected on his British identity and the sense of exile he feels in California. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams told Fox News Digital, Harry's essay on Remembrance Day showed him at his best and also highlighted his status as an exile. He knows the military was the making of him after the trauma he suffered following the death of his mother, which still haunts him. Exiles feel deep regret. He has given back with the Invictus Games, a remarkable achievement. Friends and royal watchers alike note that Harry appears desperately lonely in California, as Fordwich put it, missing his old life in the UK. While he has embraced much about America, there remains a nostalgia for his homeland and a desire, perhaps, to bridge the gap between his two worlds. As the January deadline approaches, all eyes are on the Home Office's decision. Will Prince Harry be granted the level of security he deems necessary to bring his family safely to the UK? The outcome will not only affect the Duke's personal life but could also set a precedent for how non-working royals are protected in the future. For now, the debate continues, balancing public safety, taxpayer costs, and the complexities of royal status in a changing Britain. The coming weeks promise to be decisive for Prince Harry and his family, as the Home Office weighs its options and the world watches to see whether the Duke of Sussex will finally be able to return to his homeland with the security and peace of mind he seeks.